Brkic vs Maghsoodloo in the German Bundesliga, 2-0-4-5 round 12 sees a Carlsen defense advance variation Botvinnik's defense battle unfold. On e4. On c6. On d4. On d5. On e5 leads us into Carlsen defense advance variation Botvinnik's defense. On c5. Knight f3. Bishop g4. On takes c5. On e6. Maghsoodloo is setting up to play bishop takes c5. Bishop e3. Knight e7. Bishop b5 check. Knight ec6. Maghsoodloo considers playing. Queen a5 check. Knight c3. On a6. Bishop e2. Bishop takes c5. Bishop takes c5. Queen takes c5 and dominate the board. On c4 it is novelty move. On a6. Bishop takes c6 check. Knight takes c6. On takes d5. Bishop takes f3. Queen takes f3. Queen takes d5. Knight d2. Rook d8. Maghsoodloo is aiming to play. Bishop takes c5. Queen takes d5. Rook takes d5. Bishop takes c5. Rook takes c5 and dominate the board. Queen takes d5. Rook takes d5. Knight b3. Rook takes e5. Rook d1. On h5. King e2. On g5. Rook he1. On g4. King f1. On h4. Rook d2. On h3. On g3. Rook h5. Maghsoodloo intends to play. On a5. Rook ed1. Rook d5. Rook c1. Rook he5. Rook takes d5. Rook takes d5. Knight d2. King d7 and dominate the board. Rook ed1. Rook d5. Maghsoodloo considers playing. Rook takes d2. Rook takes d2. Knight e5. Rook c2. Knight f3. Knight d4. Knight takes h to check and seize the initiative. Rook takes d5. Rook takes d5. Rook takes d5. On takes d5. Knight d4. King d7. Maghsoodloo intends to play. Bishop g7. Knight f5. Bishop takes b2 and take decisive advantage. Knight c2. Knight e5. Maghsoodloo is aiming to play. Knight f3. Knight d4. Bishop g7 and take decisive advantage. On b4. Knight f3. Maghsoodloo considers playing knight takes h to check. Knight d4. Knight takes h to check. King g1. Knight f3 check. Knight takes f3. On takes f3. King h2. King e6. King takes h3. King e5. King g4. King e4. On a4. On d4. Maghsoodloo is planning to play pawn takes e3. Bishop f4. On a5. Maghsoodloo's idea is to play pawn takes b4. On c6. Brkic's idea is to play. On takes b7. On f5 check. King h5 and take decisive advantage. On takes c6. On takes a5. Bishop c5 Maghsoodloo claimed a well-earned victory.